So I open this case. Okay.
Mm. Mm.
So what is your query here?
Based on the skills you have assigned here to Sujit.
Yes, based on the skills, the ticket is routed to the assigned to person. Okay, this is the
Yes.
pre default functionality. And after
Mm.
that, what I did, I impersonate as Suzette, and
Mm.
I show you how the HR agent is working on this case. Okay, so
After impersonating, you just went away.
okay, no issue. Let me show you again. Not an issue. So let's say in the HR tier 2 agents, I
Mm.
assign this case to the Timothy. Okay, I took this user.
Okay.
Okay,
Mm. Mm.
and I took this user, and the case number is this. Okay,
Okay.
let me open the duplicate. So I impersonate. Now I'm going to impersonate as HR agent. Who is the HR agent?
Mm.
Timothy. Okay,
Timothy.
this is the HR agent. So I impersonate as this user, and where I need to go, I'll just go to the HR case which are
Case
which
management.
no, HR case which are assigned to me. So I click
Me.
assign to me. So this is the case which are assigned to us. No, this is not. This is a different case. This is the different case. No, 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 no. What is the case number?
1 to 6.
126. Okay. So let me check all, and I clicked. I search here 126. So this is the case. Okay.
Mm.
So this is the case. It is loading, which is assigned to Timothy. Okay.
Yes.
So let me assign Timothy. Okay, then I save it. So see, this case is assigned to the this HR agent. So let's suppose that Timothy is now working on the case HRC 000126, which is for the subject person is the Luke Wilson. Okay, so
Yes.
what that person need to do? This person, there is a UI action ready for work or start work. Okay, so they need to click on this. Once the ready for work, after that start work UI action will be enabled here in this case. See, start work is enabled. Okay, so this is
Okay.
the totally the
Actually, Sakit, here this UI action is working under Timothy's profile.
no. UI action is working on this table, on this table. Okay,
Okay. Okay.
even
Total reward
yeah,
table.
total reward. Even this UI action, as per my understanding, this is not created on this table. This is created on the parent table. What is the parent table of HR core case total reward? If you remember, I explain you the COE structure. If you remember, in the COE
Uh,
structure, I explain you what are the how we are categorizing the HR services on the
Total
basis of
rewards
this.
case.
Yeah.
A
So
table name is total rewards case.
no. I am asking what is the parent table of this? How the
Parent table.
yeah. So see, if you remember, I explained you in HR we are following the COE
HR
structure.
total rewards is the table name.
No. This is the table name. I am asking for the what is the parent table. This table is inheriting the property of which table? My question is simple. HR
Mm.
total reward case table is inheriting the property of which table?
Mm.
So let me explain you again. Let me explain you. See, we have HR core case table. Okay, the table name is
Okay. HR core case table is the main table.
SN underscore HR underscore core underscore case.
Okay.
This is the
Okay.
parent table. Okay, this is the
Okay.
parent table. Now this table has a different. This table is following what COE structure. Okay, this table is
Okay.
following what COE structure. Okay, if this
Okay.
table is following the COE structure, then how it is working? Like I am explaining to you again. Let's say I'm not taking like this to explain you in a proper way. Let's say we have a We are following what? COE structure. Okay,
Okay.
we are following the COE structure. Now in the COE structure, what we have? We have a different tables. Let's say first we have a benefit table. Okay, benefit table. Okay, benefit table. Then we have a like a payroll table. Okay,
Okay.
payroll table. Then we have a third table. Let's say we have a legal table. Okay, then let's say now we have another table which is called, let's say, IT HR IT table. Okay, HR IT table. Now we have a different table which is called a, like a general service delivery, general case table, general case or service delivery, SSD. Okay, so I mean again it is totally depending upon the how many COEs categorization we are following. Like in our case, if I go to my personal development instance and I show you the COE configuration. Okay, I and I need to end the impersonation because I am as currently I am as a Timothy. So if I am showing you, these are the normal questions and generally interviewer will ask. So you should be very. That's why I am trying to explain you each and everything. I don't want to take a risk. See, we have a different COE structure: payroll ki table, talent management table, total reward table, and workflows and the IT operations. Currently, we have activated only these tables. Currently, we are using only these HR, payroll, talent, total reward, workflows, and operation. These are still enabled. These are enabled, but rest of the benefit, compensation, corporate communication, and global mobility are disabled. If we want to activate, then those are also visible. Okay, and these are just a categorization. Okay, if you can see, these are inheriting the property of the parent table, which is called a SN underscore core table. How we can verify? Let me show you. If you have any doubt anytime, you need to clear, you don't need to hesitate. Okay, because if you have any doubt, then at least you should clarify. Okay, see,
Okay.
under the HR, we are under the HR. If I am taking the core case table, see, this is the core case table. Okay,
Okay.
if you will see the configuration in this table. Okay, even this table is also extended from the task table. Sometimes
Okay.
engineer will ask, I mean interviewer will ask, is SN core case table is also inheriting the property of any another table? Then you need to say yes, task table is in a core case table is inheriting the property of the task table.
That's stable.
Okay, so see in the there is no, let me show you the another. We are talking about which table, which is the table code total reward. Okay, so let me see the where is total reward. It is not showing here. See, this is the HR total reward table. If you can see, this is extend from which table? HR case
HR
table.
case.
HR case means SN underscore. If you can see the capability, SN underscore HR underscore core
HR
underscore
underscore
case
core
table.
underscore
And
case.
this table is also inherit the property of the task table.
Task table.
Okay, so if someone is asking where is the UI action is where is the UI action is created, so generally the UI actions are created on the parent table. Okay, that means the
That
core
is
case
HR
table.
case.
Yeah, and in some cases there are some common UI actions which are directly created on the where on the task table, because HR case
Okay.
is also extended the property of the task table.
Case.
Okay, so I hope now this COE structure is clear to you how the COE categorization is working. Okay,
Okay.
and using the on the basis of the HR service behavior, we are finalizing and mapping the HR cases. Again in the COE structure we have a three different topic which we are going to learn. Okay, in I was thinking that I will explain you in the HR service classes, but I need to explain here because that is a good time. HR service. Okay,
Mm.
So what HR service is doing? Each HR service is following the what following? They are following the COE structure. Okay,
Okay.
they are following the COE structure. That means in the COE structure, they are following the three things. Okay, they are following the three things. What three things they are following? First
Mm.
is HR service. Okay,
Mm.
because on the basis of the behavior of the HR service, it is deciding this services belong to which category means which table. Okay, and each,
Benefit table.
yeah, okay, yes, each HR service is containing the topic category. Okay,
Okay.
and each topic category and each HR service along with the topic category, it is containing the topic details. Okay,
Okay.
this is the mapping. I will show you in details when we are going to start the HR service. So let's say today I will cover this HR service. Otherwise I was planning to teach you today HR profile, but I will explain you this today. Okay,
Okay.
so how the mapping is going on? Each HR service is containing the topic category and topic details. Okay,
Okay.
this is
Topic
entire
category and topic details means what? Uh,
this and
uh,
topic category means that, let's say the issue is the payroll. Okay, issue is related
oh,
to category is the payroll, and under the
okay.
payroll we have a different issues. Under the payroll we have a salary related.
Payroll administration,
Yes,
payroll. Uh,
exactly. Payroll administration, compensation,
uh,
taxation. We have a different subcategories which we are containing as a topic category because that are related to the particular topic only. And each
okay.
category also containing the details. What topic details it is related to. I will show you here.
Okay.
Let's say I am opening this case. Okay, to
Mm.
explain you, this is the HR service retirement plan. Okay, if I
Mm.
will
Mm.
open this HR service. Okay, if I will
Mm.
open this HR service is the
Mm.
part of the benefit category. Okay, and the
Okay.
benefit is belong to which COE? Total reward COE.
Total
Okay,
rewards COE.
and this topic detail is containing that this topic category is belong to which detail? Topic detail is related to the retirement. Okay,
Retirement.
so these are all of the mappings. Okay, this is all about the
Okay.
how the mapping is going on. Okay, so today
Okay.
I will teach you. First I will complete how the HR agent will complete the task. After that, today we will learn how the HR services are working on. Okay,
Okay.
just a minute. Okay, so now I am cancelling this. So I hope the COE structure, parent and the inheritance of the table is clear to you, right?
Ah, yes. Yes. Okay.
Okay, so now let me again impersonate as Timothy. Again, let me impersonate as Timothy and
One more doubt I have,
yes.
Sakit, with the plugin we have installed, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now we are for now we for example we have installed lifecycle event.
Mm-hmm.
SN underscore HR underscore lifecycle event is the parent table name. Huh?
Yes,
Okay, okay. The
and
plugin names should be the table names
yes,
or parent table names.
yes. No. Plugin name can be generally belong to the basic functionality generally. So like a
Mm.
table generally, like in our case, HR case management com dot sn underscore hr underscore code something like this. Okay. So and
Mm.
again in the plugin installation, if you remember, I explained the two different types how we are installing. In personal development instance, we are installing through the plugin under the system definition. Okay, plugin store, ServiceNow store. But in production in any company organization, we are installing the plugin. How we are installing? We are installing through the high portal or access. Only the authorized person
Okay.
who have a high portal access, they can first they need to paid the money, they need to complete the payment. After that the plugin will be installed by the customer support agent on the both development, production development and the test instance. Okay.
Okay, okay, okay. We need to raise a request in the high service portal. They need to accept it. After that only we can able to install in our
Yes,
local machine.
yes, right. But remember, you are not general people. Only the person who are architect level has the
Mm,
access to raise a, even in a high
mm,
portal we have a different rules. Okay, so the person, like in simple term, if I will say, the person who has a super admin role. Super admin means the person who have a entire control of the high portal can only access the platform or request the plugin. Okay, and before
okay.
requesting, the ServiceNow guy will confirm with you. Okay, and will give you the
Mm,
POC and other things. After that you can plan the plugin accordingly. Okay,
okay, okay.
so this is how the plugin is going on. Now I impersonate again as Timothy. I was on the case here. Okay, I am refreshing it. So this is the case. This is the case. Now they are clicking on the ready for work. Okay, and I again, now there is a one UI action which is enabled, the start work. Okay, so we can click here on the start work. Once the start work, the agent is click on the start work, the HR case state will be changed from work in progress. Okay,
Mm,
and that means when the user is start the working, HR agent start the working, there is a email notification triggered to the customer. Customer means the Luke Wilson, that hey, your ticket is assigned to the Timothy and he is starting the work on your issue. Okay,
okay,
so the and so that he can communicate from you. Okay, so
okay,
from the comment and the work notes, they guys can, you guys matlab HR agents and the customer can communicate it to the each other. Okay, or it is
okay,
depending upon the HR agent, how the agent is trying to communicate through the phone, email, or the things. But that means if the state is changed to the work in progress, that means that person is planned to work. Okay, I'm not planned to work, that means that is already working on your case. So in case
okay,
if the person is like resolve your issue, what is your issue? Retirement plan enrollment, and he explain your issue. Then let's say he is explain your issue and resolve your issue. Then what agent
mm,
will do? Agent will resolve the case. Resolve means close complete. Okay,
okay,
so the agent can close complete. Close complete means when the resolution is provided by the HR agent. Okay, so if I
okay.
close complete, that means the state will be changed to the awaiting acceptance. Awaiting acceptance means, let me click on the close complete.
Awaiting acceptance means the user needs to accept the
Solution,
resolution whether it
yes,
is
exactly, user need to accept the solution. Now this is the Luke Wilson is the customer. Okay, and this is now state is going to the awaiting acceptance. Now let me impersonate as a Luke. Okay, how this can accept Luke Wilson. So see, now I impersonate as a Luke. Okay, so I am refreshing this page. Now see, for the Luke, these UI action will be visible, but for the agent, these UI actions are not visible. Okay, for because
yes,
Luke is a customer, so UI action is visible. Accept the solution or reject the solution.
reject the
So
solution.
once the user is accepting the solution, I clicked on the accept completion. Then the close is set to the case is set to the complete state. Close complete. Okay, you can see the
Okay,
case will be closed complete. Case is going, see, you can see the state is set to be closed complete. Okay,
okay,
so this is how the HR agents are working. Now I am going to little complicated scenario. Let's say let's say the user is not able, the HR agent was not able to user HR agent is not able to solve the case. Then what he will do, he can transfer the case to the another person within the internal department. Okay, so
okay,
so there is a transfer capability as well under the HR case management, so that the new person who is from the different department can look into the case and start the working. And the same time the notification will be triggered to again customer. Now your case is routed to this department and this person is taking care of that. Okay,
Okay. Okay.
so this
Now,
is
now for example, the case is found like the issue is with the finance department. So I need to I need to assign that case to finance department person in the assigned to level.
exactly, you
At
understood me
that
correctly.
time, the case will get transferred to us finance person, finance team. Finance team will resolve the case. At that time, again, Luke Wilson will accept the solution. The case will get closed complete.
Exactly, Hima. I'm very happy that finally you understood me what I am trying to explain. Yes, exactly. This is the process how the HR case management is working. Okay.
Okay.
So I hope till now your concept is clear. Okay, this is the same which I am explaining to you and you understood me correctly. Now I am going to little technical in depth so that you should be familiar the configuration. Now this is the basic flow. Okay, this is the
Yeah.
basic flow which is going on. Now I am going to little technical to show you the business requirement, how the as a developer, as an administrator, how the requirement is coming to you. Okay, so you
Okay.
understood what is the HR service, you understood how the HR agents are working, you understood how the HR cases are created. Okay, so
Okay.
now for today lesson I was planning to teach you HR profile, but I will not give you the HR profile. I will explain you the HR administration. Okay, let's say I am today class will totally be practical. Okay, instead of the
Okay.
theory I am trying to explain how practically you are working on.
Okay.
So let's say you have a business requirement. Okay, business requirement. भाई लाइट जला दियो यार, मुझे दिखाई नहीं दे रहा है. Thank you. So we have a business requirement. What business requirement? Stakeholder stakeholder wants one new HR service under the payroll category, under the payroll COE table
Okay.
structure. Okay, so this is the business requirement. What is the business requirement? This is the business requirement
Stakeholder.
that stakeholder wants one new HR service under the payroll COE structure whose name is let me okay, though this is the let me this is the business requirement. Oh, what I am doing, this is the business requirement. Okay, and the HR service name is
Payroll.
no HR service name. This is the requirement given by the stakeholder. HR service name is Hima. Let's see. Let me child. No. Hima child education reimbursement. Uh, yeah, reimbursement. Okay, please don't go with the English words. Maybe
Ah,
some
okay. Okay.
some some typo errors, but yeah. So the service name is, what is the service name? They are giving the service name. The HR service name should be this. Okay,
Okay.
HR service name should be Hima Child Education Reimbursement. And now you are a ServiceNow developer. Who is the ServiceNow developer? Requirement
And
came to you. Hima is a SN developer. Okay, Hima is SN developer.
developer.
Okay, so now the question
So
is,
I need to create a HR service name in the drop down list like Hema Child Education Reimbursement.
yes, and you need to create a one HR service whose name is Hima Child Education Reimbursement. Okay, and you are
Under the payroll category.
under the payroll category, under the payroll category. Okay, and the requirement is currently the requirement is simple, but later on we are going to complicate the requirement. But currently I'm just simple. And case is, what is the at the what expected output. Okay, what will be the expected output? Expected output. Expected output, HR case should be created for this new HR service. Okay, this is the
Okay.
expected output we have. Let me.
Sakit, like this small scenarios you can just give me. I
Mhm.
can try on my side and I can let you know by tomorrow. Like that scenarios you can just give me 2 to 3 per day so that I can try from my side.
Sure, sure. I will provide you the scenarios, but today I am explaining you the concept of HR service, how the HR service is working on. Okay. First,
Okay.
you need to understand how the HR service is working currently. Once you are familiar with that, after that I'll at the end. Don't worry. At the end, we are giving you the entire. Even we are going to the one small project so that you have an idea. Okay, how the
Okay.
current HR system is going on. So this is the
Okay.
business requirement. Now you are a SN developer, you need to fulfill this requirement. Okay.
Okay.
So generally in every organization, such type of requirement business analyst will convert and send to you in term of the stories in a daily agile method, like in your visual task code or meetings is going on, and they are assigning to you. You need to work on that as a ServiceNow developer. Okay.
Okay.
Now this is the business requirement. I am explaining you how this we can achieve this the expected output. Okay, so
Okay.
let me go to the HR service table first. Okay, what was the expected output? Expected output is, sorry, expected output HR case should be created for this new service. Okay, so that means first we need to create the first we
Within
need
a HR, first we need to create a category that HR service.
no, not category we are not going to create. See,
That only HR service we need to
we
create, right?
need
That we need
we
to
need to
service.
create the HR service. See, this is
Yes,
the
under payroll.
under the
Mm.
payroll category. Okay, so what
That only
I'm
I'm
yeah,
saying.
what was now what we need to do? We are going to create the HR service. Okay, now I am going to create the HR service.
HR service.
Okay,
These all will come under the core case plugin only.
yeah, these all coming under the core case plugin. Yes,
Okay.
because core case is the main plugin of the HRSG. So I open this. Okay, I am sending
Okay.
you the table name or as well in the chat box
Mm.
so that you remember. Sometimes
Okay.
interviewer will ask, this is the HR service table name where we are
Okay.
creating or managing the all HR services. Okay. So
Okay.
what is the requirement? We are creating the new HR service. So I am clicking here on the new button and I
Mm.
give the name like Hima
Child reimbursement.
child reimbursement. Okay. Reimbursement, child reimbursement. What is the next?
We need to provide the topic detail.
We need to provide the now value is automatically populated. Okay,
Populated.
so the badge should be for the HR. Only the HR can access this topic
Okay.
detail. Now we need to see the topic detail as a payroll. Okay, we selected as a payroll system. When I selected the topic category, topic detail, after that topic category automatically populated because this is already mapped with the payroll administration. Okay, and the
Okay.
COE is automatically selected. COE, what is the COE? The table HR payroll case table.
Very.
This table is inheriting the property of which table?
HR case table.
Okay, HR case table, right? So I just provided the description for testing purpose. We are creating this. Okay, and I was just selecting the open for like a default, open for approver and the default, and I just save it. Okay,
Okay.
when I save this, the HR service is created. Okay, HR service
Okay.
is created. Now I am going to create a case.
Create an HR case.
Now I am going to create a HR case. Earlier that service was not available, but now I am creating this, let's say for able tutor, and I select the HR service as the HEMA. Okay,
Hmm.
so see, you can see that now HR service is visible, HEMA child reimbursement. Okay,
Yes.
so I selected this. When I selected the HR service, COE automatically calculated populated for the HR payroll case. Okay,
Okay.
and I just click on the create case. Okay, so when I click on the create case, HR case should be created for this HR service. Okay, if the HR
Yes.
case is created, that means we have achieved our requirement. Okay, HR
Okay.
case is created for this service, you can see. Okay,
Okay.
HR service is created, so that means we have achieved our requirement. HR case should be created for this new HR service. That means that we achieved our business requirement. Okay,
Okay. Okay.
now I am going to complicate the same requirement little. I am expanding the scenario. Okay,
Okay.
now the same scenario, we have a updated requirement one. Okay, we have a updated requirement, requirement updated version 1. Okay,
Okay.
let's say here update version 1. Okay,
Mm.
we have a update. Now what customer wants? Customer wants short description should be auto populated. So
Okay.
short description should be auto populated for newly created service.
Okay.
Okay, the requirement is this: short description should be automatically populated for the newly created service. Okay, this is the requirement we have. Okay, this is the
Okay.
updated version 1 requirement. Okay, this is the updated requirement we have, for which we need to do it. Okay,
Okay.
now this is the new requirement we have, that short description should be auto populated. What we need to do, I am highlighting with the green so that you have a main focus. Short
Okay.
description should be auto populated. Okay, short description should be automatically populated. So for this we have a one concept. I will share you that PPT as well. Okay, this is the PPT which I prepared for you. Okay, I will
Okay.
share you. There is a one concept in the service now to auto population of the basic field, which is called the HR template. What is called
Okay.
HR template?
HR template.
So whatever the values we are pulling in the HR templates, that should be automatically populated in the HR case if that HR template is associated to the HR service. So what steps we
Okay.
need to do? First step, we need to create a HR template. Second step, we need to map the HR template with the existing service, and the HR, then we need to create a ticket to test the output. Okay, so
Okay.
now what I am going to do, I am going to the same HR service. So there is the option of template, you can see. Okay, so what is the
Okay.
requirement? We have a requirement that we need to auto populate the description. So I am clicking on this. Okay, and I am, because currently there is no HR template is exist, so I click on new,
Mm.
and in the short description I put the same value. Okay,
Mm.
I put the same value, HEMA child reimbursement. Okay, I
Okay.
put this and nothing, I just save it because this is a very simple requirement. Otherwise, if I need to do additional things, then we can do that as well. But for the current business scenario, I am doing a normal thing. Okay, I just
Okay.
map this template to with this newly created HR service, and I just save it. Okay,
Okay.
when I save this HR template, currently you can see the short description is not auto populated, right, for this service.
Yes.
Now I am
Yes.
again creating a new case. Okay, like,
You just refresh that case, it will get auto populated.
no, it will not. I am going
Okay.
to, for your satisfaction, I am going to refresh it, but it will not get it auto populated. The reason, because at the time when we created this HR case, the template was not mapped to the HR service. Okay, and
Okay.
in the
Okay.
log file, if you will see the log file, there is a certain order, execution order. It is a little technical. If I will explain the log and the server execution order, you will going to confuse. So see, for your normal satisfaction, see, the short description was not auto populated for this, right?
Okay.
Now
Okay.
I am going
I
to
got it. For every HR service, the template needs to be mapped in service
exactly,
mapping.
yes, in service mapping we need to do. Now I am creating the new HR case for the same HR service, HEMA child reimbursement. Okay, and I click on the create. Now short description should be auto populated automatically. If it is populated, that means we are doing our configuration correct way. See,
Yes.
now short description is automatically populated. That means
Oh,
we have achieved our second scenario. Okay.
okay.
Okay, so we have achieved our second scenario. Now again we have a little different requirement. Okay, now
Okay.
what I am saying, so what we learn how to create a HR service, we learn how to create the HR templates. Now the third option, I want to set up fulfillment instructions for this HR service.
Okay.
What I need to do, I want to set up some certain instructions for HR agent, so that HR agent cannot.
Fulfillment instructions means?
Fulfillment instructions means the checklist, like if we are going for any counseling and we have a certain checklist, like we need to take care of our documents, we need to take care of our Aadhaar card, we need to manage our passport size photo, like just a checklist or the instructions for the agent. Like when the
Okay.
agent is starting the work on any HR case, they also need to take care of some things, right? So they cannot
Mm.
skip anything, so that he are they guys are aware through the instructions. So like it is just a normal instructions. When we are, like we are installing any software, or we are, so there are instructions are there, right?
Mm.
So for the definition, I will also give you the proper definition. See, in the fulfillment instruction, see, HR fulfillment instruction provide focus and targeted information how an HR agent can complete the HR case. Okay, faster
Okay.
and more efficient way. Okay, so these
Okay.
are just a normal instruction for agents, HR agents, so that they cannot miss anything. Okay,
Okay.
so now currently there is no instructions is there. So now again stakeholder came to you, and stakeholder is giving you the requirement. What stakeholder is saying?
Please add the checklist.
Add the, sorry, is saying add the instructions on newly created
Wait.
HR service. Okay, so
Sorry.
we have a requirement. Stakeholder is again came to us and saying we need to create a instructions for newly created HR service. Okay, so what this,
Okay.
yeah, this is the updated version 3. Let's say this is the updated version 2. Update version 2.0. Update version 2.0. Okay, this is the another time we have a requirement, the scenario updated, that they also want the instructions on what, instruction on sorry, instructions on new created HR service. Okay,
Okay.
so now what we need to do, we need to add instructions on the HR service, so that before agent is starting the work, they are familiar with the instructions, what instructions they need to follow it. Okay, so now what we need to do, we need to search the HR fulfillment instruction. Okay, we go the fulfillment instruction. So there is an application HR fulfillment instruction, we open that. Okay, we click on the new,
Mm.
and we provided the table. What was the table? Payroll table was there,
Payroll table.
and payroll table was there, and the name is same. Let me put the Hima child reimbursement. And what is the HR service name?
Service name is Himachal Reimbursement.
Yeah, reimbursement. So I put the name as well, and in the instructions I am just entering anything from Google instruction list. Okay, like something. So I just, for the instructions list, I just copy this text. Okay, so
Okay.
I am just putting in here. Okay, I just put it here this text, and I just put this text here. So
Okay.
currently you can see, currently there is no instructions is there. Okay, so
Okay.
what I will do, I'll just save this. I'll just
Okay.
save the HR fulfillment instruction. Now what I need to do, I again go to the, I'm creating the new HR case again. I am going to create a new HR case for like able tutor. Okay, and in the service I am taking the HEMA.
Child reimbursement.
Okay, HEMA child reimbursement. I click on the create case. Okay,
Create case.
so you can see the case has been created. Okay, for the HR services HEMA child reimbursement. Okay, and you
Mm.
can see the short description is also populated, and you can see the fulfillment instructions is also available here.
Okay.
Okay, so it is
Okay.
clear to you how the fulfillment instructions are doing.
Oh yes.
Okay, now I want to explain one thing. Where is the HR case? Yeah. So what we learn the HR service in the, let me
Mm.
open this. What we learn, we achieve the first business requirement, then we have achieved the updated version first, then the updated version 2. Okay, so
Mm.
now I am again going to the now yes, yeah, so now I am again going to the HR service configuration. Okay, so in the HR service configuration, if I want to add any checklist, okay, let's
Okay.
say checklist means the check which we are doing. Okay, so we can
Okay.
add the checklist as well. So let's say again I am going to here. Okay, and now again we have a one new requirement. Stakeholder again came to us and saying need to add to checklist for HR agents. Okay, now
Okay.
what is the requirement? Again we have a different scenario that he wants to add a new requirement. Okay, what is the requirement? That requirement to add a to add the to add the to add the checklist. Okay,
Mm.
checklist. This is the updated version 3.2. Okay, let's say
Okay.
updated version
3.0.
3.0. Okay, so
Okay.
now how to achieve this? We need to add the checklist in HR case. Let's say I added the one checklist. Let's say the checklist item
Mm.
HEMA is
Yeah,
good
is
girl,
good.
and normal I'm just putting anything for your reference. Okay, HEMA is good girl, and
No, actually, I have one doubt. Here it's coming like checkbox, right? We need to give
yes,
a radio box. Radio button means how we need to do.
in the radio button, then we can do it from the HR template. But the checklist means is the not a radio. Checklist is never a radio button. Checklist always be a checklist. If I click here, you can see it will be a checklist check. Okay, so it is a checklist
Okay.
for the reference. Radio button is used for the selection purpose, not for the checklist purpose. Okay, so there
Okay.
these are the some standards which ServiceNow and every organization is following, and these are the normal
Okay.
standard procedure. Okay, so in the
Okay.
checklist, let's say I add a one option as HEMA is a good girl and her child is uh, cute. Okay, so we added just a normal two checklist. Okay, one is a HEMA is a good girl, her child is cute. What I will do, I'll just save this. Okay, after the saving, what I am doing, I
Mm.
am just going to again HR case to create the new HR service. Okay, in the same HR service, earlier the checklist was not created. Now, if our configuration is good, then what need to do? Checklist should be created for this case. Okay, so that HR
Okay.
agents are familiar with that. Okay, so
Okay.
see, our HR service is created successfully. Short description is well. Okay, fulfillment instruction is also there. Now you can see checklist is also visible. Okay, so
Mm.
before closing the ticket, HR agent need to check this, and after that can work on the checklist. Okay, you
Check.
understood?
Ah,
So
yes, understood.
checklist is also configurable against the HR service. Okay,
Okay.
so
Here, fulfillment instructions means what are the instructions we need to add to this case?
exactly what are the instructions which we are giving to the HR agents. Okay, and the check. So don't worry about this. Actually, this all information is provided by the stakeholders. Okay, As a
Okay.
developer, as an administration, we just need to aware how to configure this. Okay, this is
Okay.
our duty, this is our job. Our job is not to
Okay.
take a fulfillment instruction. This is all over the stakeholder or the HR manager. Stakeholder will provide the information. Hey, Hima, this is the fulfillment instruction. All the mapping, checklist, service name, service category, all things are provided by the stakeholder. Our intention, our duty is to just map all of these services, and we should be aware how we can configure this configuration. That's why I am trying to explain you in very easiest way, so that you are
Okay.
familiar. Otherwise, if I'll give you the complicated scenario, you will be going to confuse. That's why I am explaining in very easiest way. Today actually I
Okay.
was planning to teach you the HR profile section, but I skipped this because I thought this is the important and you also ask the question, so that your all thoughts will be clear from here. Okay,
Okay.
so now what we learn? We learn these four things. What things we learn? Okay, we learn the HR service. Okay,
Now, after that, HR template.
HR template. Okay,
After that, we added fulfillment instructions.
HR fulfillment instruction.
After that, we added checklist.
After that, we added HR checklist. Okay, so these things we have learned. Okay, these things we have
Okay.
learned till now.
Yes.
Now, and again we also learn the COE structure as well, so don't forget, this is very important. Okay,
Ah, yes.
COE
COE
structure.
structure.
I have explained you 2 3 times, but you forget it. This is very important. So these points we have already covered today. Now I am going to explain the two other points which are related to the HR service for today. Okay,
Okay.
so similar, for the HR template we have a HR document template. Okay, HR document template.
Document.
HR document template is used for generating the PDF. Okay,
Okay.
why it is useful? It is used for the generating
Generating
the
PDF.
PDF. See, for like we have created a one HR template for employee verification letter. So we just created the one HR case which is the employment verification letter, and it is created automatically. Okay. So similar, if we want to generate the PDF, then we can use the HR document template as well. You understood what I mean?
Ah, yes.
Okay, so that's why we are using the HR document template to generating the PDF on the case itself. Okay,
Okay.
so I hope this is also clear to HR document template. Remember, HR template is the different, HR document template is the different. HR template is used for auto population or the like a basic information template, but a document template is used for generating the PDF and other document on the HR case itself. It is document
Okay.
template is used for the offer letter, experience letter generation. Okay,
Okay.
so this thing we have cleared. Now at the end, I am coming to the last point, which is, now this is a homework for you. Okay, otherwise I will
Okay.
explain you tomorrow. The homework for you, please read out what is the HR criteria. I am
Okay.
expecting that you are familiar with the user criteria because you have an experienced person, so you know what are the user criteria, right? So
Ah,
now
yes.
I am giving you a hint. HR criteria is also the same as a user criteria. Okay, but I
Okay.
want that you can read the definition and you understand how it is working. Okay, I
Okay.
will give
Okay.
you, I will share this presentation with you. In this I have mentioned everything which we discussed. Okay, I will share these
Okay.
notes with you. Please review these notes, and we will
Mm.
discuss tomorrow. If any doubt, or I will ask you the your homework, the HR criteria. Okay,
Okay.
rest of the
Okay.
things, if I have tried to cover all of the practical scenarios which are the possible under this chapter. Okay,
Okay. Could you please open that uh,
PPT.
paint? I will take a screenshot and I will try that my side.
I will send you the screenshot. Okay, you can take it, otherwise you can take the screenshot. HR document template. HR document template and the last HR criteria. Okay, so these are the
Okay.
points for which we discussed today. Okay, these are the points we read today.
Okay.
today topic. Okay, take a screenshot
Oh,
and
I took the screenshot.
you took. Okay, then that is good for you. Okay, so this is from my side for today. Okay, then we will connect tomorrow for some. Now I am slowly going to in the depth. Okay, so that you are
Okay.
because in the end of this week I will try to cover all the things, but that's why I am going to little depth because depth is needed for clarification of the topic. Okay, so never try to like never try to hesitate. Okay, if you have any concern, any doubt, just ask me. I am here to provide you the answer. If I am not able to answer, I will read out and I will get back to you. Okay, because I am also a reading phase. Okay, everyone is a reading because in service a lot of new things are coming. Okay, so we
Okay.
will do it together, but the
Okay.
concern is this: we should not think that we I cannot ask. You need to ask and I will answer you. Okay.
Okay, sir. Okay. And one more thing, sir. Okay, tomorrow onwards, could you please give me the small scenarios so that I can practice from my side also?
Don't worry, don't worry. I will provide you at the end. I will provide you the scenarios. I am practically focusing person. Okay, so don't worry. I am giving the all scenarios. I am giving the homework. Even at the end, I am giving you the one small project which you need to finish it. Okay, and I am helping
Okay,
you
that
on
you
that
will
project.
give, but afterwards you will left means if I get any doubts, whom I need to ask.
I am here. You can ask me anytime. See, I am not such type of person that our training is completed, then you cannot ask me anything. Okay, you have my contact
Okay.
number. You can ask me anytime. Like
Okay.
you are doing your job. Like I wish you selected in a good organization with a good package, and you got a job and you are stuck in anywhere. You can ping me, say Saket, this is the issue. How can we do that? I can advise you. Okay, I cannot do it for you, but I can advise you. Hey, Hima, this
Okay.
is the possible scenarios, this is the possible way we can achieve this through this. Okay, so that at least you have an idea. I am not, see, Hima, I am a different type of person. I am not teaching anyone for just like a business purpose. Okay, I am a such type of person who believes in making the good relationship. Okay, so don't
Okay.
like this. In future, anytime we will be a long friend for future. Okay, don't worry. In job, in anything, whatever I can do in term of the professionally, I am available. Okay, don't worry
Okay.
about that.
Thank you, Sakit. Thank you, Sakit.
Okay, Vina, thank you, Hima.
And could you please let me know when I need to upload the resume in the Naukri?
I will. Don't do not worry. Do not worry. Each and everything I will guide you. Okay. Do not be panic because the main thing as a professional, this is not actually training purpose. I am saying, but I am giving you one personal advice as a friend. Okay. Always
Okay.
doesn't matter what is the situation. Always be cool and calm. Okay. Because when your mind is cool, now you are in good situation to take a decision. Okay. Don't worry,
Okay.
I will help you to prepare your resume. I will help you to update your Naukri profile. I will help you in your interview sessions as well. Okay. So whatever
Okay.
I can do, I am always ready to help you. But do not in hurry because in hurry we miss lot of things. First, my focus is to share the knowledge. Once you have a knowledge, then you have a confidence because confidence is very important thing. Okay. So we will go
Okay, sir.
each step by step. Okay.
Okay, Sakit. Thank you,
Okay.
Sakit.
Thank you, Vina. Bye bye.
Thank you.